Hello. Hello. Hang on a second. I didn't put my earphones on. Hello. I don't know if you can tell from my voice. I'm definitely a little bit sick. I'm on the mend. I'm getting better. I'm still poorly. I'm still not quite right. However, I find myself with an excess of free time, both today and tomorrow, in fact, because of the California fires right now, everything's a little paralyzed at work and elsewhere. So I'm just going to have a full day tomorrow of kind of nothing. So maybe long stream tomorrow also. Today's gonna be a stream of indeterminate length. We'll see how my voice holds out. So far it's okay. Hello. Hi, how are you? I don't know if you can tell from my voice. I'm a little sick. What is that title? What do you mean? Isn't it such a good title? I was so proud of myself when I came up with that. Anyway, let us begin. It's... No, why is the mouse being captured? I don't want that. Okay, it's not anymore. There we go. I know, because that's the kind of stuff that would drive me mad. Would drive me absolutely, positively insane. I don't wish that on you. Let's do a... I was doing some Eden runs on my main save, and I was kind of having fun with that. We can do Downpath, Mega Satan. That's kind of all that there is to do, right, for you? Downpath, Mega Satan, Delirium, duh, but that's kind of more luck-based if we're not going through Hush. But hit me up with some Eden. Eden is fun. A little varied every time. So what's been going on with everyone? Oh my god, we start with Spoonbender? Okay, maybe the run is blessed from the get-go. Maybe I start taking damage from the get-go also. I don't know, felt a little silly. Might take damage for no reason. Hee hee. 7 minutes until brownies. Okay, I know you don't want to be on cam, but I will request brownie tax. You understand that, right? You understand there needs to be brownies on my desk. I want your badge and your gun, by which I mean a little paper towel with some brownie on it. In 7 minutes flat. Actually, yeah. This is gonna be a lot easier this way. Yeah. Do I want to? Yeah, I kind of want to take this instead. Is that going to be homing? I don't think that carries over. So anyway, what's been going on with me? Unsurprisingly, not very much the way that I have been halfway paralyzed with being sick and my city being on fire. You know, there's just not a lot of things to do in such a situation, if you'll believe it. It's been, I think, you know, just especially worse because I'm already sick, right? And then the air quality is not the best on account of the dumb buildings and trees catching fire. So it's not been helping it anything. That's... You're something? You're a crawl space? I kind of want to keep this. Okay, well, look, we'll keep an eye out for a bomb, because a crawl space is huge. Yes, at least today's the first day my voice has not, like, given up on me immediately out of bed. So that's already very promising. Now, of course, I am streaming, which requires me to talk extensively. I am worried about that. But you know, I've been saying it. I don't know if it's true, but it's my story and I'm sticking to it. The only way out is through. You know, we will keep talking, and then the voice will get cracked and get worse, but it'll come back better. Voice is a muscle, right? Right? Voice is a muscle, right? Anyway, that's sort of the plan for today. If the voice permits, we will be switching off of Isaac at some point. We're not going to be doing Isaac exclusively. Really not a single bomb? Really not a single bomb? If the voice permits it, we will be switching off of Isaac and onto stuff like, I don't know, I saw Shade War playing Nuclear Throne the other day, and it reminded me of how fun that game can be. IMO, it's fun, but also it isn't, right? It's a... Yeah, we just go regular path. It's fun and it isn't, because you gotta play it... Like, there's not the same sort of unlocking progression that there is in Isaac. There is, you know, you unlock weapons and stuff, but the run doesn't get so thoroughly transformed from one to the next. Which kind of hurts me a little bit. It hurts my stamina for the game anyway. Alternatively, I promised some Project Zomboid the other day, which I was not able to deliver on account of my voice went to actual hell. I've also been, you know, relating to the title of the video, sneezing quite a bit. Which I thought I was through that part of it. I thought I didn't have a cold anymore. I thought my voice was just shot. But when I wake up in the morning every day, still, ACHOO-A on that thing. And by that thing, I mean about 20 bajillion tissues. Yeah, it's also... Every morning, I have to do this little song and dance. Because I'm still kind of jet lagged, because I've not been doing any significant efforts to stop being jet lagged. So I'm waking up every morning, and yeah, sure. I'm waking up every morning. My girlfriend is still dead asleep right next to me. That was not an hour. I know it was not an hour. I'm sorry. I finished my lunch, and then I was opening some late Christmas presents, and now here we are. But still, you know. Does laser home? It does not. I thought it might, but it's still, you know, it's good to have anyway. What was I saying? I was saying, yeah, every morning, because I'm jet lagged, I wake up like hours before my girlfriend is even stirring, right? She's like, I wake up and she's next to me like fucking dead, cadaverous right next to me. So I have to be very quiet getting out of bed and getting up and going about my day. But I'm waking up and with like sneezes pre-jacked, you know, I'm waking up with the sneezes preloaded. So I have to wake up and either like hold the sneeze, which makes me feel like I'm gonna get an aneurysm, or I gotta like run out of the door first thing I do, wake up and just like dash out. Okay. It's not found a single bomb. I found 2 crawl space rocks so far. Not a singular freaking bomb. It's so disappointing. Yes, I know. You're a crawl space. Nothing. Nothing still. Oh my god, this is so annoying. Nothing. I mean, that's crazy. I don't know if there's rooms that I missed. I can try. There was the shop, actually. Shop could sell us a bomb for 5 coins. I need to also sip some water. I'm gonna keep my water readily available. Just to keep refreshing the throat a little bit. Make sure I retain my title of the throat goat. Was it not the motherfucker that was blinking? Hello? You saw that, right? I'm not crazy. Crawl space rocks and tinted rocks. It's clearly not a tinted. I was sure it was a. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Okay. We are going for Mega Satan, so we need to keep our devil deal and such alive. Well, I guess, yeah, devil deal to convert dementia gaming. I'm sorry, no, you saw it also. Okay, I'm gonna go back through the freaking VODs. I'm gonna look at this shit. I know what I saw, alright? And you know what I saw also. You know what I saw also. I was saying I'm going to do probably nuclear throw later. I'm gonna try and knock out Mega Satan for Eden. So if we can do that run 1, then we just pivot immediately. And, you know, starting with Spoonbender is a good way to have that happen, I would say. Not you. Not right now. Not like this. Oh my god, okay. So, something to talk about, actually. I just remembered. Strikes me I should have tried to get them to explode this, but I'm just gonna do it like that. And we convert into more bombs. Masterful play, my lord. So I'm the one in the household that goes to the grocery store, right? Just generally speaking, just because I stop on my way back from work, this could be actually good. I stop on the way back from work. But also nowadays, because the way we're in LA and air quality is very poor and my girlfriend has asthma, she's not stepping out of the apartment very much, which makes sense. I wouldn't make her. But I've been going to the grocery store, just me. Today, man, like, okay. I understand, right, that there's such a thing as, like, trying a thing before you buy it. Like, especially with something as granular as grapes, right? When it comes to, like, grapes, I can understand, like, if there's a bag of grapes and you don't know if they're good, you pop it open, have a taste of one of those bad boys, make sure they're actually all sweet and tasty and delicious like you expect them to be. Today, I went to the grocery store. There was this old lady. Well, look, old lady. Retired for sure. She wasn't like terribly old. But literally leant over a bag of grapes in the fruit aisle. Just like at this point you're not trying them out. You're not fooling anyone, lady. It was crazy. Damn, did you see me do it like that, though? Did you see me juke him like that, hit him like that? Use active when you can. Aye, aye, Captain. I'm getting coached through this shit, man. Like, yeah, having one grape, sure, I can understand and respect that. Having, like, half the bag and then maybe not even keeping it. Hello, Rune. My voice is a little fucked, you can probably tell. I'm hoping by talking some it'll warm up rather than break. But we will see. It strikes me that if I want to continue streaming in any sort of proper capacity, I need to probably do some sort of voice exercises, like actually take my voice seriously. Like, that's my moneymaker, man. That's my goddamn moneymaker. Active, it's hurting me. Listen. There, active. Ugh. Hour late sure can multitask. Wait, are you streaming still? Holy shit, man. How do you do that? Two screens. Ah, see, I don't have that. I have one screen with Isaac and then my laptop on the side with you guys in chat. I have my webcam plugged onto the computer, but on top of my laptop. It's a very cursed setup, to be sure. How you doing, Rune? And Hack, and everyone. What's going on? How's life? But also, okay, why am I re-rolling into Arky though? Like, you understand that I don't. First of all, actually, I'm not even sure if I have the Arky unlocked in this save. Is that a thing you unlock, or is it just like there? Did you see me skirting that, by the way? Diagonal walking who? Diagonal walking who? Yeah, I know it's great, but all I need for Eden is the down path, Mega Satan, and Delirium, which I could knock out in one run, God willing. I just got some brownie delivered. This is when you are when you get a victory royale, and your braless wife brings you a brownie not asked for. Here, enjoy. Arceus base. Good to know. Good to know. I'm gonna do some pics. Oh my god, you do pixel art? What do you draw? It. The more I'm like I get into streaming and I interact with people, just in streaming world and such, the more it strikes me that maybe I'm the weird one for not doing art. There's so many people that have dropped by chat that are like, yeah, I do art on a regular basis. I'm like, oh well, I don't express myself at all, really. It's not what I do. It's not my jam. Pixel art is great. Plus, you're not even an artist by trade. You're a cybersecurity analyst with a passion for physics. Like you're a proper Renaissance woman, bro. That's insane. Get him, get him. It's kind of gloopy. Oh, the brownie. That's all right. Let's not go crazy now. Am I wrong though? Are you not all of those things? Are you not a cybersecurity professional that is into physics and does art? That's a lot of things to be, man. I'm barely a streamer, and that's like the one thing I am. I like to think of myself as a car mechanic, but actually I've not touched my much anything to do with my car recently. I want to get hello? I bumped into the podium. It didn't do anything. I've been wanting to get. Actually, I know you can do this. Ooh, baby, that's why we do it. This my New Year's resolution for this year is to start working on my car some more. Put together a little. I want to switch out the Bluetooth radio on it because it's like old and shitty and bad. I want to change it for something that can just natively have CarPlay on it. Because right now I'm just basically, whenever I need to do that, I'm just putting my phone on top of the screen that is already there, which is not great. So yeah, New Year's resolution, work on the car, make it better. It's crazy how I took my car to get like repaired, get fixed up a little bit, and they almost talked me into trading it in. Like that shit drives great. It's fantastic. Also, wait, I have brownie. What am I fucking doing? Talking to you losers, I have brownie. It's warm though, Jesus. It's warm though, holy. One bite of this brownie, I'm like, whew. It's heading hot in here. So take off all your clothes, am I right? I'm not right, we're not doing that. Not here. Wink wink, nudge nudge. No, we're not doing that anywhere. We're not doing that anywhere, you perverts. Don't you like the way I start streaming and then I just start hitting my lovely viewers with baseless accusations? It's the only way I know how to love. I'm basically the streamer equivalent of the boy pulling on the pigtails of the girl he likes in school. That's what I do. I'm like, oh, you like me? You fucking freak. You want to hang out here? Okay, why? Something wrong with you? This is the bibble. Yeah, it is the bibble. Okay. Let me fly. Need to go... No, we already saw the shop. There was nothing of interest in there, were it? What? I keep glancing away during boss fights. Like, I'm like, I know how to do this. This is basically the Isaac equivalent of those people that are on their phone while they drive. And okay, I thought, right? Because I never paid attention to this until I started driving. I thought people being on their phone while they drive, it was like they were calling, maybe. Or every now and then they maybe glance down to read a text or something. No, no, no. I've seen people middle of the hallway, of the highway, just scrolling TikTok, man. Like, I know that shit's getting banned, apparently. And, you know, I have opinions on that, because it's not a good thing that TikTok's getting banned. It's basically the US, like, swinging its dick on the table, basically being like, bah, sell it to us or don't use it at all, which is not a great way to do international policy, I gotta say. But I'm like, like, you know, if it's gonna stop people from literally being driving like this, one hand on the wheel, phone here, like phone in front of them, first thing they see, the periphery of the road is all they see, just like this. Highway, bro, highway speed 60 miles an hour. There's nothing that important. No, 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 there's nothing that important fucking anywhere, man. I don't care what it is. If you're going 60 miles an hour, if you're going fucking get killed speeds, there's nothing out there for you. All that there's important and that exists in your world is the fucking cars around you. I'm sorry. Fucked up, man. Oh god. Does the glowing hourglass reset the transformation? Because maybe I'm screwed. Like, maybe if it resets the active item. With LA traffic. Yeah. I bet. I thought with it being the glowing hourglass, it would put me in the last room where I didn't have the glowing hourglass, and then we would just be stuck in that cycle. But I suppose it's as easy as just moving a couple rooms while you have it, huh? I solved your hourglass riddle. What? Yeah, sure. Oh, Hierophant? Hierophant? I read Hierophant. Thank you. Please. Wait, why is it still the hourglass? Is it just a different hour? Did it just re-roll into normal hourglass? The hell? Yeah, I think I did. I'm like, wait a second. I've seen this shit before. Oh, that was a good $3 bill effect. Good boy, good boy. Yeah, I'm terrified of people that... It's also how insane, like, you know, you'll be in the car of someone you know, or that you thought you knew, and then they freaking, like, they'll be driving, and they'll start, like, looking at their phone for something. And even if it's something as innocent as freaking... I'm really doing this in the worst way possible. Something as innocent, like, you're stopped at a red light, and you want to, like, you know, check your latest message. Don't even fucking do that. When you're driving... You know what? You wanna have TikTok? You wanna have something to entertain you? You've got a little window right there. That's the window. It's your live stream into the freaking world, and you need to watch it or you die. Do that. Jesus, man. And like they will go to such lengths to justify it. It really feels like an addiction at some point, right? Because they will start going like, no, 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 I know what I'm doing. Like, I do it when it's safe. And then I was like, no, 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 what the fuck are you talking? You literally sounding like, ooh, yes, please. Like I can quit whenever I want, bro. Getting honestly decent items. Very, very happy with this. Let's try and find the shop. Ye olde shop. I listen to podcasts. I'm not a music guy. Actually, wait, I've been listening to like a regular radio station. Just because how I panicked so hard, I just smashed every key on my keyboard. Because of how crappy the Bluetooth radio on my car is, it takes like over a minute to connect to my phone. And if I'm leaving the house, that's fine. I'll just sit where it's parked and just... No, I can't do that. I can't do both. I'll just sit where the car is parked and wait until it connects, right? Like, that's not a problem. But if I'm like at the grocery store and I just got in the car and there's very limited parking, I'm not about to sit there for like over a minute trying to connect my freaking Bluetooth while there's people trying to get my parking spot. So I just tune on the radio and I'll start driving and listening to that. So I've been listening to music that way. I was listening to a Tiny Dancer by Elton John today. I might use it in the boss fight. But I'm like, I appreciate music, but it's the kind of thing I can do without. Is that anyone else or is it just me? Like, I'll listen to music and I'll be like, yeah, it's fine, I guess. It's not life-changing. I'm not sitting here like, well, that's exactly what I needed. My day is better now. Until you found music that produces crazy enjoyment? What music is that? I really am spreading this damage like the most even way possible. Have you seen this health bar? Holy shit, man. Angle deal. I can be your angle or your devil. Oh, come on. I mean, I'll still explode you. But what the fuck? Oh, do I need to use it all the way down? Yeah, I do. Kept going back to the... What the hell, man? What? You just because you want to see someone that's actually good at the game they're playing? That's so fucked up of you. How could you do this to me? You don't want to see me fucking be bad? You know, fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you for the raid. Thank you very much, of course. As always. Typically, the red angel I deal with better than the blue one. I don't know why today he's become the bane of my existence. But it's okay, we ball. I still had it going. What, the stream? Yeah, it's fine. Like, you know, do whatever you like. Live your best life. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you actually weren't looking at me? Riot servers are down? Like, in a planned way, or is it like a problem? I forget what this dice is. If it's like the re-rolling the room thing. Hang on. Oh, you're not dead yet. Yeah, restarts a room. Okay. Honestly, just starting with homing tiers is incredible. Incredibly good stuff. Yeah, hit me again. Fucking hit me again. Seems like every day. Oh, wow. Okay. Is something going on, right? I mean, it's, you know, just give them time to work on it. They're a small indie company after all. Can't expect too much. Alright. Yeah. I'm sure once they get like a game out of once they get a game out of early access properly up and going. I've never had this item before. Fun. Ooh. I want to find the item room, please. Yes, yes. Where even is my phone? I'm so it's such a little crutch for me. Crutch for me. I need my little things. Oh my god. Right. I almost forgot about it. Yesterday, we hung out with some friends, very good friends. Because well, they don't typically live around here. So we needed to make hay while the sun shines basically, and just hang out as much as we could. We did lunch with them at a very cute brunch place around here. I had some very tasty quesadilla. What do you mean normal D6 as opposed to fucking what? And in the afternoon, they came to our place and we played Root, which is this tabletop game that I've always wanted to play. Yeah, they did not fucking tell me that shit was like the Apollo landing instructions, basically. Like, it was insane. There was like a booklet of instructions. Then there was a booklet that was just like an example game played turn by turn, so you could actually do the like rules that like that. Then there was like a law book, like the law of Root, that was basically telling you how to interpret rules if you entered into a scenario that was not covered by the regular rule. It was like the weirdest, you know, it was like too much, just too much. So we sat there for like an hour trying to decipher these freaking hieroglyphs. And then when we did, we actually, the wildest thing is we started playing. And then when we started, the quintuplets is good. Also, hello, Drill Drive. How you doing? Actually, when we started playing, it turned out to be a lot easier than we thought it would be, which I guess is sort of props to the game for being well designed. But that was like the craziest thing, right? Is that we decided to hang out and play that game because we were about to do an escape room, and it turned out that some people had already booked it. It was like one of those where up to X amount of people can play it, and if you go with a group that's like 2 people-ish, you know, like 2 people are already in, max is 8. If your group is 4 people, you can tack on to those 2. But I'm not trying to do that. You know, I'm not trying to do an escape room with 2 actual strangers. It's already fucking hard enough to not kill people I know and I'm attached to. If you put me in front of people I don't care about, I might actually shove that flashlight down their throat, you know? So I was just like, let's not do it. And then it struck me how insane it was that in LA, in the middle of fucking fires, we decided, you know what we should do for fun? We should lock ourselves someplace real quick. Let's just get ourselves into a locked space full of riddles while there's a fucking wildfire outside. It was not our most brilliant idea, you know, and maybe that is why It is for the best maybe that we ended up not doing it. But yeah. Oh, there's two. A fire would eventually burn the floor down. If you're in a fire and you are banking on the fire burning an escape route out for you, you are in trouble, my friend. At that point, you're cooked. You're toast. Oh, the door. I thought you said the floor, and I'm like, Jesus. Yeah, I'll take a restock. I'll also put some money into the machine. I need to do this. There we go, like that. Just play the floor as lava. Yeah. Well, why can't you just have some fun? You know, the way the ancestors used to. There's a fire? Well, freaking make the most of it. Have an outside day. Get some vitamin D. Get a tan. This is probably a really insensitive bit to do when there's an actual fucking fire outside. But, you know, it's in my city, so I can do that. I can say that. It's okay, guys. I can joke about the fire. Speaking of joking about the fire, oh my god. I don't know if... We're freaking... Ah, it hurt me. I forgot it hurts. Mom's bra, it just re-rolls randomly? That's fucked. The penis skin singed off was just a sign of growth? Exactly! Kids these days, they're so soft. But yeah, it was like the wildest thing. My girlfriend got like a Duolingo ad that was like so actually fucking insensitive. Sometimes, mostly Duolingo, they really hit it out of the park with their advertising, right? That one was so bad. It was like, what were you thinking? It was one of the characters driving away from like a fire, and it was like losing a streak is not the worst thing that could happen, obviously. And it's like, oh my fucking god, man. But they were basically trying to be like, it's not the worst thing that can happen, but if you don't want to lose your streak, get Duolingo Premium and you get a couple streak freezes. Which is like a crazy thing to do to try to monetize your app because of the wildfire. But oh well. Duo is ruthless. Truly, truly. Okay, the run is going, man. The run is actually kind of happening. Ah, come on. These attacks are so unfair. The hand popping out, not a fan of that one. There's actual no reaction time you can have to that. Is it literally just stay away from the doors? Is that all you have to learn? Because I've not learned that lesson in years of playing Isaac, so... Oh, she stepped on her own hand, no. Shit, that hurts, man, with the stilettos on. God damn. You know what's the craziest thing I saw when I was flying? It was when I was flying back from Thanksgiving. There was this lady on our plane. Because, like, it was a decently long flight. It was, like, 6 hours or so. It's not, like, the longest ever, but you want to be comfortable. This lady in a shirt that was, like, basically that sort of, like, that sort of, like, beads style, you know, where it's, like, very tightly knit beads. But, like, if you're sitting on that for, like, 6 hours, that shit's gonna leave, like, an imprint of it on yourself. She was wearing that, then the baggiest cargo shorts you've ever seen, which I'm pretty sure had their own greenhouse effect going on under there. And stilettos, like actual super tall stilettos. It was like the combination of the most uncomfortable things to wear on a flight. Catch me in like my 100% cotton shirt and just like you know, freaking these pants. Pajama pants. Right? Do I have? Oh, I have my little Marvel socks on. I have my little Ant-Man socks on. They're a little nerdy, but they give my feet confidence, and that's half the battle, really. Shade War really showed up to feet pics, really, huh? And they're for you. I don't know why when I stream I forget how to wink. I can wink normally, I promise. I'm one of the winkers of all time. To be sure. I'm leaving this skill check for last. Never mind, I'm doing it right now. Gotcha, fucking gotcha. Avert your eyes. Ugh. There's gotta be some way to get those images from showing up. I want my video game to cater to my male fantasy, please. None of that. How you been, Shade War? You got a stream today, right? It is Monday. So it's Monkey Day. My day's decent. Have a very, very light workload at work. Because of the fires, we can't really get anything done. So I just go in, do the bare minimum for upkeep, and then go home. I was there for like 2 hours today, and that's it. I'm not going in at all tomorrow. Someone else is going in. That's the state of affairs right now. It's okay, listen. I am as bad as you are at Smash Bros. I promise you I am worse. Oh, that's not gonna refill until the start of the next level. The fuck? Okay, that's not fair. You just woke up? I mean, I don't know what time zone you're in, but holy shit. I mean, if you're anywhere in the US, that's fucking insane. If you're not, then, you know. If you're in the US, that's insane no matter where you are. Because I'm in the West Coast and it's already friggin' 4 p.m. Oh, Jesus. You just woke up? What time did you go to bed? Gotcha. Long last. But you didn't sleep like at all? Holy shit, catch some Z's, please. You don't understand how important it is. Tell me you are early 20-something without telling me you're an early 20-something. Friggin' skipping full nights of sleep like a maniac? What's wrong with you? I am technically an early 20-something. And even I'm not doing that shit. My sleep is my most precious resource. Oh, Jesus. Don't do that. Oh, I got the pony. Okay, yeah, I'll use it. Hello? There we go. What does that do? Oh, okay. That's gonna take forever to load. Plus, I'm an insomniac. Ah, yeah. I'm a little bit of that too, but that's a recent development and I'm not a fan of it. I know it's a choice for you, you little freak. I know. Yeah, I think it was ever since I started applying to PhD programs and sort of facing with the reality of this is what I am going to be doing for the next few years of my life. Because I am, like, pretty freaking sure I want to do this. But there's always that little nagging feeling of, like, what if it's not? Because it's a big commitment. It's a big life decision to do. To enter into a PhD program. Like, if I end up not wanting to do it, I'm freaking locked into that shit. Hang on a second. Never mind, we're not sneezing. We're not ACHOO-ing on that thing. Can you make them, like, go into the spikes? I suppose they wouldn't do that. Gotcha. Whoa. Crazy I did not take damage there. I am ordained by God. I am chosen. Whoa. Okay. Okay. What else has been going on? I talked about the escape room. Oh, yeah. Did you guys know? I found this out yesterday. The Container Store is going out of business. They're filing for bankruptcy like Bed Bath & Beyond. That's like crazy, right? Because it's like, I thought they had like their business kind of locked down. If you need a container, you go to the Container Store, right? Like that's it. Ow. Anything else I'd be interested in studying? No, not really. I don't want to die, please. Yeah, you're gonna help me spawn some hearts, aren't you? Aren't you? Bed Bath & Beyond. Yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond went bankrupt like a long time ago. Right? It was Bed Bath & Beyond, wasn't it? Like, I'm not making it up. I'm pretty sure it was Bed Bath & Beyond. Like, we got... It was so crazy because we went shopping there, and they had, like, this big clearance sale where it was just, like, the company's going out of business. We're not getting any new product. We're trying to recoup any money, like, whatever little we can get. So they were just selling everything for so cheap. They were selling like a proper decent Keurig coffee maker for like, you know, like 60-70% off. So we got that. It was a pretty good household purchase. But yeah, we were going to the Container Store for a coat rack of all things. And we found it, which I think tells you all you need to know about why these motherfuckers are going bankrupt. Cause they are like they tried to turn into the everything store instead of like you're called the Container Store, but they started getting freaking. If you wanted a whole room designed, you could go to the Container Store. If you wanted stickers, they sell stickers there now. It's like this shit where like they tried to diversify so much for a place that's called the Container Store. Right? Like you're called the Container. Where are you getting these big ideas from? You are the Container Store. You sell containers. That's it. That is your purpose. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. I had an eternal heart. I am dead. Alright, hit me one more time. Wafer Bible. Sure. And this active item again? Like 5 below where they have stuff that's $20. Well, yeah, but I don't blame them for that too much. Because when you call your place, your place of business five below, you probably don't name it that with an eye toward inflation, right? Like, if you name your place 5 below, you gotta understand that the things that are worth $5 are gonna be a lot crappier as time goes on. Like, $5 in 1960 probably bought you half of a motorcycle. Now $5 gets you like a chupa chup. You know, like it's not good, man. Yeah, of course they gotta bring other stuff, otherwise they gotta sell things that are worse quality. So like, yeah, I understand it. It's not their fault, but they named their place of business with not a lot of foresight, which I suppose is their fault actually. Hello? Fly's having a stroke. It's not their fault. It's just, it's a fault. Okay. It's a fault of the inherent political system and social system we live in. It's not their fault. It's capitalism's fault. But they named their place that, knowing full well they live in a capitalist society. So maybe it is their fault. You know, it's a chicken and egg thing. Yeah, capitalism. We love capitalism. We love our capitalism, don't we, people? We love our capitalism, don't we, people? Did you know? Yeah, I see how you're talking about how they can sell like candy and drinks like a gas station. Did you know that's the stuff that makes most of a profit? Does this give flight for the room? Yeah, I'm gonna change it out. But I'm having literally the same items, by the way. It's crazy. I started with a unicorn horn. Then I traded it for the shoop de whoop. Like, I'm play by play, same items. She cap on my Tiltalite ism? Yeah, you should be sorry for that. Fuck you. He's so good with it, actually. Yeah, it turns out, I was listening to... I try out a lot of podcasts and not a lot of them stick. For a while, I thought I would become more financially literate while I was, like, doing shit. And I started listening to, like, a finance podcast. And they were talking about gas store ownership and how it's not, like, that easy because of how, like, yeah, you raise and lower the prices and you can kind of screw over your whole neighborhood basically if you jack up the price of gas. But if you're not the only gas station around, and chances are you're not, you have to compete with the prices that other gas stations buy things at. And there's like a bit of like a stock exchange situation to it, because when they buy gas, they buy it at, like, you know, buy the mega barrels at once, and they kind of choose at which point to buy those barrels, and all the barrels cost the same at that point. So you can buy like 600 barrels at, like, I don't know, let's say $5 a barrel, and then the following day your neighbor buys 600 barrels at $4.5 a barrel. And now you're like, well, shit, I have to sell at a higher price than my neighbor to make up the cost that it was, because I bought a lot of gas for the next few months at a price that is higher than what my neighbor just bought. So sometimes they have to sell gas at a loss or barely making a profit to operate. But then they supplement that with, like, selling ice, because ice is, like, you know, ice has got to be the easiest fucking markup ever. Freaking just selling frozen water, there's no cost, you know. Selling shit like that is how they gotta make up their loss there. Anyway, that spiel was brought to you by, I forgot what the name of the podcast was. But yeah, you know, I enjoy learning shit like that, but then at the same time, I started listening to that podcast, and after a while I was like, no, just give me a silly comedy podcast. I'm not ready to become illuminated. I'm not ready to be a learned person. I am a little worried, though, that I should be at least getting a little learned in stocks. like stock trading, stuff like that. Because it feels like you kind of have to do that, right? Like that's a necessary part of living nowadays. You have to have stocks. You have to have a bit of a portfolio. Maybe not necessarily to, you know, maybe you're not YOLOing everything on like Nvidia the way the people on Wall Street bets are, but you gotta like do a bit of work there, have a little something on like a stable index or whatever. I don't know what the fuck a stable index is, by the way. I'm just parroting what I've heard. But yeah, something like that. I'm calling it here. After this run, we are switching to Nuclear Throne for a while. I was watching you play the other day, Shade War, and I'm like, damn, I want that. I want to play some. Uh-huh. What do you mean, uh-huh? Ouch. I will warn you. Okay, you seeing this Isaac gameplay right here? This absolutely blessed, incredible Isaac gameplay, where we just lost a run with Spoonbender and $3 bill. Yeah. I play Isaac and I don't play Nuclear Throne, so expect whatever you can expect accordingly. Yeah, I did stream Nuclear Throne once upon a time. It is on the YouTube VODs page. In fact, it gave birth to a clip, like the most watched clip on my channel. If you want to go look at that real quick, and then we can do a little book club about it. The most watched clip on my channel is Nuclear Throne. Has a multiplayer beta. Oh shit. Since when? Because is it Nuclear Throne? I thought Nuclear Throne existed like before computers. Like they created the first OS and then Nuclear Throne was somehow just on it. To like they still working on that shit? I thought it was just done. I am young. Well, I don't feel it. I certainly don't feel young right now, I'll tell you that much for free. I've got a voice like, back in my day. Actually, not even. I've got a voice like I've just been smoking cigs my whole life. I'm not that young, okay? Okay, listen. I pay my taxes. I budget. I have opinions on the S&P 500. My opinion is, what is that shit? Sounds fun. Is it tasty? I've seen things you people would not believe. You know what? I walked in here on like autopilot. This is not gonna help the angel deals. But thank you, Satan, for looking out for me. You know what? You get that one for free. You can give me a little love tap, Satan. That's okay. That's just the cost of doing business. I found pills. Okay, on the whole, I would say decent haul. I think, teach me how to unlock shit in Nuclear Throne is I think what I want. I kind of stayed away from that for Isaac for a long time, and I just kind of learned that via osmosis, basically. But in Nuclear Throne, I have no fucking clue how to unlock anything. I just look at the game and I'm like, I don't know, I played some. It feels like if I was playing Isaac by now, I would have unlocked some shit. Well, you've seen Blade Runner? I've seen Blade Runner. I don't remember it, but I saw it once upon a time when I was but a babe. My father put it on the TV. My father, okay, my father wanted to make me a culturally aware young baby. He just kind of, like, undershot a little bit when it came to the age thing. Like, he showed me movies and stuff that I should be into, but he showed them to me when I was a little too young. Like, first time I saw Star Wars, I was like, I don't know, like 5 or 6. Like, I was just like, I don't understand a lot of the complexities inherent in this system, and this movie looks like ass. You know, like, I was just like sitting there like, well, what the hell? He tried to, like, give me The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings to read when I was about that age also, and that kind of has ruined the franchises for me. I haven't seen or read those yet because of that, because I gave them a try when I was too young. And now I'm like, well, shit, that wasn't very fun. But, you know, that's not to say I'm not open to it. I'm a big D&D head. I'm a big fantasy head. I'm just not a Lord of the Rings head because my dad gave me The Hobbit to read when I was a child. And I got as far as when they petrify that one troll when the morning light comes. And I was like, you know, he's waxing a little poetic about these big dudes that almost ate them. And I'm a little young to understand why. So I just frickin' stopped reading. That's probably not that many pages in. You say that while having a Star Wars sock on your mic? Yeah, well, you also gotta understand. Do you think I've bought any single set of socks that I own? No. Do you think I've bought any single set of clothes that I own, for that matter? The fit. I'm gonna give you the fit right now. This t-shirt, inherited from my cousin. These pants, my girlfriend bought them for me. These, the in-laws got me these socks. They're great. I love them very much. These socks, much of the same. Hang on a second. That is mine. The underwear is mine, but I didn't buy it myself. But you know, if you think I'm out here buying anything, listen. I am of the opinion, and I'm not sure it's a good opinion, and I'm trying to disabuse myself of it. But my opinion is that clothing is shelter, right? Basically, I'm not overly concerned with how well I look. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. And that's just the reality. So whenever I go out, I always gotta, like, run the fit by my girlfriend first and be like, does this make sense? And she's like, no, you look like a court jester, go change. And I'm like, yes, ma'am. What do you mean you don't? You don't what? I said like a lot of shit, and I'm not sure how the stream delay is hitting you. Oh, you also don't care what others think of me. I mean, it's a very nice way to live, but I'm trying to change it because ultimately I am also a very society head. I'm very society pilled. So I like to be out in the world and be perceived by the world as I in turn perceive it. Ouch. That sounds like a superpower. What, not caring about what people think? No. I mean, okay, I will say, having a girlfriend has kind of also done that to me a little bit. Because when I was like a college kid out trying to like impress people, yeah. Well, I feel like once you have, it's not even having a girlfriend, not even actively having a girlfriend, but like having one serious relationship in your life will change your outlook on like everything. Downright everything. Because it's just like at that point, you realize, you know, you don't gotta live for others, you gotta live for you. because when I'm with her and I'm living the way I like to live, but that is also something that makes her happy, and it makes, like, you know, we sort of ping pong off each other in our happiness that way. You're way too stressed about what people think about you. Yeah, like it's the kind of thing where like there's no real good cure for it. No one's gonna be out here and be like, well, tough titties, right? Like all you can do is stop, you know, just don't be worried about it. But it's like going to therapy and they're being like, well, just smile, you know, just don't stop being sad, which is not great advice, I would say. This room fucking sucks, by the way. Jesus fuck. Alright. Do y'all think not feeling pain is a superpower or a weakness? Definitely a weakness. Definitely a weakness. There's no argument about that one. Because when we were learning about like the nervous system in school, did they not give you this example? Like there's people that are born that don't feel pain, or like they have some sort of surgery or some like traumatic event or whatever. They stop feeling pain. And it's like, you know, they'll take a shower when the water's too hot and they literally like cook themselves a little bit. You know, that kind of shit where it's like you gotta be able to control this stuff. Plus, like, if you don't feel pain, it's not even a matter of like, oh, but I could like box so good. You get appendicitis, you're cooked, man. You get appendicitis, you don't even notice that shit. You just go about your day-to-day life and die. Like, have I not found item room? Let's go. There's a lot of ways in which day-to-day life, you know, the pain comes in. Not feeling pain is not the same as not exactly. Now, if you hit me with like, would you like to be impervious? I'd be like, fuck yeah. Make me immortal and impervious, and we can talk. By the way, okay, more interesting question. If you were offered immortality, would you take it? While I am changing, discuss with the class while I am changing.